Right, beautiful ones, this is the High Street, and we're just going into High Town, or High Town as it's known around here. That's my Herefordshire accent there. Did you like it? High Town. It's up there and right in front of us is the black and white building, or the black and white house. That's an original Tudor Elizabethan building. You've got to pay to go in, so I don't bother. If it was free, I'd be in there all the time. Well, not all the time, but I mean, I understand they need to maintain it and all of that, but it's probably something like I think it's £8 or £9 just to go in there, and I think it's some kind of a glorified library or some such. There's a little busker up here. Do you want to see him? Here he is. Some of the buskers in this city, they really, really are very good. Morning. Totally ignored me. Totally ignored me. Mind you, he's trying to play his guitar. The last thing he needs is some random person coming up to him, just speaking to him, does he? But what were we talking about, guys? Bloody brain injury, eh? I'll have to think about that. Anyway, we're just going to go into Church Street now. This is called Church. I'll just turn the camera. Yeah, this is called Church Street. It's beautiful. Just put you on the wide lens so you can see what we're actually going. And this street is probably one of the nicest in the entire city. Lots of little boutique shops, lots of little ethnic-y sort of shops, lots of witchcrafty sort of shops, and lots of bunting, lots of flags, lots of hanging baskets too, which I'm sure you can see without me telling you. Let me just turn you up a little bit. A bit too much there, guys. There we are. How beautiful is that? And I think that it may have been this street that David showed me when he was trying to persuade me to come down and live with him, as opposed to him living with me in Ely. It may have been this street which tipped the balance, or tipped the scales in Hereford's balance, because it's just such a lovely little street, isn't it? Very quiet, very peaceful. Cars really aren't allowed up here, so what this big white van's doing, I don't have a clue. Mind you, that there are no road rules or anything in this city. Well, there are, but no one pays a heed to them. So, Hereford Flower Market, no, boring. Very boring. Rossiter's Books, again, boring and well expensive, I should think. Hanging baskets, illegal white van. Strange people. Nice jewellery store. And there's quite a nice witchy shop along here. I don't know if it's going to be open or not. What's it called? Oh, I think, this is it here, I think. Enchant. Can you see this? It's a lovely shop. They sell incense and crystals and all of that sort of stuff, which I find fascinating, being a witch myself, a Wiccan myself. It's a gorgeous shop. And then you've got the craft gallery here, which I was going to sell some of my paintings in, but I decided not to. There's another jeweller's along there. This is the cathedral in front of us, beautiful ones. Stunning. And in November, apparently, they along the side of it, the right-hand side of it, they put loads of big paper poppies, as if it was blood pouring down from the top to the bottom, and it obviously pooled around the bottom. So I never actually saw that, because that was the year before I moved here. But David saw it, and he said it was absolutely stunning. So yeah, beautiful, isn't it? This is, I don't actually know what this area is called. Cathedral. I don't think it's called Cathedral Square, because that's where I'm meeting David in a few seconds. But it's very peaceful here. Again, no cars are really allowed apart from council vehicles or vehicles. Up there's nice. That's offices or something there, I believe. More nosy people stopping to have a good listen. Just got to ignore them, do you know what I mean, and do your own thing. That's what I do anyway. So how's skin looking? We're looking a little bit shiny, guys. I mean, you can no, it just feels absolutely matte. But it looks nice and healthy, doesn't it? Plump and juicy and well hydrated. Well, it's not well hydrated at all. It's very. Can you see the bit of sunburn on the end of my nose and on my forehead, obviously? But yeah. So Ah, right, okay, turn the camera around again. What time is it? Oh, 3 minutes into Bub's appointment, so he'll be well and truly under the drill by now, won't he? So this is the cathedral in all its splendour. Gorgeous, isn't it? I think it's over 1,000 years old, or just on 1,000 years old. Now this part up here, this end part here is Victorian, I believe, David was telling me. So this isn't 1,000 years old, this part up here is only 100 to 200 years old. But equally as stunning and equally as beautiful. Just going to change hands. This is this little wooden structure here is a stonemason's, what would you call it, a nest or something? I don't really know what the word for a stonemason works, but and they do all the repairs for the cathedral, and I think they try to do it as originally and as respectfully as possible. There's a medieval festival on 15th and 16th of August even. So there are strong connotations or associations with the medieval period in Hereford. Owen ap Tudor was beheaded here. There used to be a big castle here where he was beheaded. He was related to Henry VII, or Henry Tudor. A bit of history there for you, beautiful ones. Probably got that completely wrong. And this, I won't show you these buildings in front because they're quite boring, in fact. I'll just show you in which direction we're actually headed. Lots of magpies today, and I don't know why. Strange, isn't it? Is it Magpie Monday, perhaps? It is Monday today. Yeah, it is definitely Monday. Day's been going on for the past 3 weeks about this dental appointment, so it's imprinted on my brain. Do you know what I mean? Right, so this is where we're going, beautiful ones, just around here. And thankfully, this is one of the few places in Hereford that actually has public toilets. So this is all part of the private school. I forget what the school's called, Cathedral School or something like that. A private public school, which we call in the UK. Work that one out. Why do we call a private school a public school? Haven't got a clue. And up here, we're going around to the back side of the cathedral now, under a little archway where the public loos are. I was just saying, wasn't it, there's a severe lack of public toilets in this city, but so Dave and I just go up in bushes and stuff. Do you know what I mean? When we're desperate for the toilet, just for wheeze. Do you know what I mean? Anything else would be unthinkable, really, wouldn't it, guys? Oh, can you hear that? I noticed pretty early on in my experience of living in Hereford that the clock on the cathedral doesn't actually keep time at all. So according to that, it's about 23 or 24 o'clock now, because it's been ringing for the past 30 cycles or 30 rings, whatever. And it just there's just no 30 hours in one day, is there? So it's a bit bizarre, but must have their reasons for doing that, mustn't they, beautiful ones? So yeah, up ahead is another arch. This is where we're going. Sorry, didn't I really? This is where we're going, and through there is the little cathedral square. I just hope this is where David meant, because if it's not, he's going to be stood somewhere, and I'll be stood somewhere completely differently, so close but so far from each other, and we'll never meet. Never the twain shall meet. This is beautiful. St John's Walk, this is called. This is the Hereford I love. The historical, very quiet, very peaceful. And there is something very, very peaceful and respect. You've got to be respectful of history, haven't you? I mean, on social media now, they're just saying that none of history actually existed before something like year 1960 or some bizarre rubbish like that. But here we are in the courtyard now. It's beautiful, isn't it? Very quiet, peaceful. Can you hear the bell still ring? I think it's on ring number 60 now, some rubbish like that. Something like that. Here are the public toilets, so I'm going to go and have a wee in a second, and I might just perch myself on this bench here and wait for his lordship to take me for coffee and cake. Coffee and cake, guys. 53rd birthday coffee and cake. See you soon. I'm sure he won't mind me filming him once he arrives. Let's see if he isn't covered in blood, bless him.